So, listen, she's pretty shaken up. You tell me when the EMTs get here.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, that was a completely normal reaction.
Not because I hit the deck. That was just physiology. I'm an idiot because I let him get to me. I couldn't get to him, and he got to me. Made me feel hope.
Your paramedics are here.
No.
Yes. I'm going to take you to Cedars and check you out. It's procedure.
Fine.
You want me to go with you?
No.
Hey, Sonny, it's Paul. Yeah, listen, how's your security clearance? Good. I need a favor. I know who she is. There's a reason her history doesn't stretch back before Quantico. She wasn't Rebecca Locke. She was Becky George. Pretty notorious case.
Ineptly handled.
They could have used you on it. Most 10-year-old girls that get snatched, they don't make it home. They certainly don't make it home on their own. She was tough.
She still is.
Why'd she change her name?
Any number of reasons. Your namesake, the Apostle. He took another name after he saw the light.
Well, she saw the dark. I'll tell you what I think. I think her old name made people ask questions. Questions that she couldn't answer. Like, what had he done to her? Was there really no time in 18 months that she couldn't get away? But the question it made me ask, how does somebody with that background pass for Academy Psych screening? And imagine my complete lack of surprise when I was told it was stamped approved. Virgil Webster. Man, you've been watching her a long time, haven't you, Webb?
What do you want, Paul?
Margaret Alvarez is dead. And for that, I blame her. And me, and Danny, and Mel, too. But mostly Webb. I blame you.
I know you do.
Yeah. You see there? You are so good at reading people. It's hard for me to believe that you couldn't read the one person you were closest to.
Do you honestly believe that I would have allowed that to happen had I known?
You didn't want to know. You were more concerned with solving the case.
Maybe if all of us were more concerned with solving the case, it would be.
So you're going to solve it now by touching this girl's scars and using her pain?
This girl has a gift, Paul. Forged in pain. And she wants me to use her.
I bet that's what the guy who stole her the first time told himself.
Do not reach for your weapon.
I know I'm not supposed to be here.
You're a federal agent investigating a murder. Of course you're here.
How'd you know?
I read your thoughts. Not really. I had no idea you'd be here. But I think I know why you're here. Unless you came for that plant.
Just tell me what I missed.
You tell me. We know who this man is. We may not have a name, but we know who he is by what he does.
Kills.
No. They die. The body's fragile, death just happens. What does he do?
He takes their hands.
Is that what he takes?
Fingerprints. He's taking their fingerprints.
What else?
Their faces.
Why?
He's erasing them. Stealing their identities. Making them into nothing.
They were already nothing. He could tell that the moment he laid eyes on them.
No. He may have seen them as nothing, but that's not how they saw themselves.
They were lying. Trying to be something they weren't.
He's making them honest. But he's wrong about them. You come to a place like this, from a place like that, you're not trying to be something you're not. You're trying to be something you are. You just don't know what that is yet. You need to figure it out. That's why you're here. Plenty of opportunity here. City's big. Bigger than you thought. Lonely. You buy a plant.
Why?
Cheers me up. 2 months. Still no job. Landlord's knocking on my door. Bothers me. But I know how I could earn some credit with him. In your dreams, pal. Would have thought in a city this size you'd be able to find a decent job. Problem is, it's too big. Could it be any more spread out? I mean, you really do need a car, which I can't afford, and the buses are gross. The subways are nice. We're here. The first victim, Laura Jenkins, taken here. The second, here. Victims 3 and 6 from this area. The fourth girl, Allison Beatrice, taken from her home here. And Sandra Fogler. We know how he finds them.
He rides the trains. His name is Gareth Hoff. He's 32. He has a sheet, mostly petty stuff, some B&Es, some lewds, nothing violent. He likes to sniff the ladies' knickers.
I hate sniffers.
Yeah, he's not winning a whole lot of points with the whole serial sex killer thing either.
How do we know it's the same guy?
Can you enhance too, please? He seems to be shadowing this woman.
Donna Burton.
2 days before her abduction. And the January tape. Allison Beatrice, the fourth victim. We've also found images of Sandra Fogler and Carrie March. That's 4 of our 9 victims, but we have to assume they all rode these trains. We can only search back so far.
Yeah, our memory cache gets purged when it fills.
So let's pick him up.
Well, we would if we could. His last known court-mandated place of residence was the Harmon Halfway House. 3 days ago, he signed out at the front desk, and he hasn't been seen since.
Given his acceleration, we expect he's already on the hunt.
If he is our predator, we throw up a net, he might smell it.
Which is why we're going to give him something else to smell. Fresh meat.
You're going under. Cool.
Gotta say, she is his taste.
Also, I think it's a terrible idea.
It makes perfect sense. He needs to be lured out, and I fit the victim profile.
Yeah, well, that's the part that worries me.
Look, he's not going to do anything in public. That's not his M.O. She's not being sent out to take him down, just to lure him out. Mel, we need a little makeover.
You got it. Come on, I think we've got something in your size.
Danny, I need 3 undercover agents on every platform. And Danny, this time, let's put the plane back in plainclothes. It's not dinner theater. Paul, mobile unit, street side. I need a response time under 2 minutes.
So she fit the victim profile. Was she always going to be bait?
This was her idea.
Sure it was.